For St. Jude Dream Home, built by Style.
Welcome back. We know as the weather gets warmer, it's time to spring clean, and that includes our digital lives.
In the house, this midday social media expert, Marcy Thorne, here to give us some advice on exactly how to do that. So talk to us. I mean, we all have a lot of apps. Maybe we don't even know all the stuff we have or accounts. I mean, what do we need to know?
Oh, well, first question, who has a MySpace?
I could still have one out there.
Maybe an Google account, exactly. So over time, we've opened up countless applications on our devices that we used to access. So now's a great time to go back and really take inventory of those applications where your personal information may reside. Looking at such things like maybe your medical apps. We have MyChart and CVS and Walgreens and all these different hospitals. Looking at those applications, your information, one, validating if it's correct, but two, deleting those if you no longer need them.
Why is that important, though?
Well, it's very important for several reasons. One is to ensure that you have current information in the applications you're currently using, but also to disable those that you no longer use so that one, it prevents the opportunities for hackers to really get into your information and or use those profiles for malicious reasons. So consider your shopping apps. We love TikTok Shop and Temu and Shein and Amazon. How many applications do you really have your financial data sitting on?
Oh my gosh.
Think about it.
Marcy, now I'm a little nervous.
Gotta be careful. What about, I mean, if I don't know how many apps I may have or how many accounts I may have, I mean, are there ways for me to, as the years have progressed, for me to remind myself that, oh yeah, I did have that MySpace account and I do need to do something about it? I mean, is there a way to find all that?
Well, as far as finding it, so several different things you can do. One of the things that I've done is I've actually gone back into my email and did a search.
Okay.
So I searched for MySpace. I searched for applications maybe I tried to use some years ago. I've searched for such words as login, reset password.
Gotcha.
I do that search in my email, and then it'll bring up all the different accounts that where maybe I tried to reset my password that would trigger me to now go and look for that and shut it down.
It's very smart. Didn't think about that.
It's very smart. And I know every time you come on here, we always talk about resetting a password, but it's kind of that time of year to do it again, you'd say, right?
I would. I always say do it when the time changes. Spring forward, fall back, change your smoke detector batteries, change your passwords.
I know we're talking about, adults and stuff like that when we're talking about cleaning up and looking back on our apps and stuff. But I mean, kids also, teenagers, they've, people who've been around for a couple of years have those things too. So what's your advice for parents to help their children to make sure they're also doing this kind of stuff too?
So make it a family event. Let's sit down and clean up our applications. Let's look at our laptops, our tablets, because sometimes those accounts are not synced. So if you reset your password on your phone, it may not necessarily update to your tablet or your desktop. So looking at those things to see if they're integrated, resetting those passwords. Let's talk to your children. How many accounts do you have? They are gamers. So if you went from, I'm not a gamer, but an Xbox to an Xbox, I don't know, Pro or something like that. Exactly. It may be different accounts to the different widgets that you purchase. So let's look at that and let's clean some of that up. Look at your utility bills. Clean up those accounts. Maybe you have some old utilities, things related to your car, like the apps for your vehicle, your car insurance, car maintenance. All of those are applications that maybe you had it for an older car, and now you have a newer car, and you probably forgot all about that account. Let's look for that.
Wait, and then real quick, if I'm saving my credit card information into a thing, should I not do that? I mean, is that what we're also talking about here?
This is a big one. This is a big one. I strongly suggest, and this is just Marcy and her own wisdom, is to disconnect your banking information from those applications and only use it when you're about to make a purchase.
Great
Delete
advice.
the shopping carts. I know personally I've had a shopping cart and then things showed up at my house. I'm like, did I order that? Because I don't know if they automatically process, so why take the chance? So delete your banking information, only add it when you need to. If it's a period of time, then go back in and take it out.
I know what I'm doing right after this show.
Yes.
Marcy, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you, absolutely.
Time now for weather.